very exciting. So everything's working. So my name is Ellen Woodbridge. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. So what does that mean? I play with lots of Stampin' Up! Products, which is paper crafting, stamping and card making company. And sorry if you can hear my husband in the background. We both work from home. And I come on here and make cards. I made some boxes earlier in the week to show you how to use the products. And if you're in Australia, I would love it if you could purchase off me. Yes, it is actually good morning, Deborah, because I'm on early and you are on very early for your side of the country. So as I said, I am on early. We have a Stampin' Up! On Stage at Home event this evening and tomorrow and Saturday. So I have had to move appointments around knowing this was happening, and it just means I have an appointment at my lifetime and my normal hospital appointment. No one get worried. I just have to go to the hospital every 4 weeks and just get tuned up. But it's all good. Oh, you're moving. How exciting, Deb. I love hearing you're moving. I did notice last live that there were orientation issues on Facebook with my videos. So I am just going to have a check of that now. I have reported that to the powers that be at HAPS, but I did just want to have a look and see if my orientation is wrong again. So I'm so sorry. I'm not sure what is going on with the orientation between HAPS and Facebook, but you can see me. Hey, Shaz. Hey, Jason. Lovely to see you. You can still see me, and I do apologise. I have no idea what's going on, and I will talk to my friend Pablo. So hopefully he may pop into my live today, because he often just makes a bit of an appearance and we can work it out. So I'm doing a no stamping card. I know it is probably Facebook. You are exactly right, Jason. We're doing no stamping today. This is a card I have been saying to myself, I have to make. I found quite a stash of Magenta Madness cardstock. And I went, I really must use it. Oh my God, it's Christmas. And it's like, it's okay. Christmas is not just traditional colors. Christmas is all colors. I know I have multicolored decorations on my tree. Even though I like to make Christmas cards with traditional colors, I really like to do non-traditional. So this is the card we are going to be making. Hey, Bev, thanks for joining. This is, sorry, I'm going to close my door. My builder's just arrived. I told you it was all happening today, and I was not lying. My builders are here to replace all the door handles on my doors, because with my hands they're twist door handles and we're getting lever ones. So it's all happening because it's a dreary day. So they're not really doing outside jobs and we're an inside job. So there you go. So back to the card. Wow. I am going to be using the Delicate Baubles die set, and I'm going to show you how to make this die into a sticker. Now, I've already done it, but I'm going to show you what I used and how simple it is, and I'll show you close up. I've used the Merry Melody embossing folder, and I will emboss that with you because all I've got is a sheet of paper, and even the strings are sticky and stickers, and we'll do a little bit of blending. So quite a simple card, but I did use a lot of Magenta Madness, and I've paired it with Coastal Cabana. So we're only making one card today because that's all I've got left from my team meeting. So I made this in my class in October and my team meeting. So I've only got one pack left. So we're only making one full card. I'm assuming I'm going to have a bit of time to chat. Even though things are busy today, I've scheduled myself well. I've washed my hair. It's still partially wet, which is why it's looking a bit jelly, but that's okay. We just do what we can do. So everyone here knows real life, real time videos with me, including my builders crashing the video. But hey, that is fine. So if you hear some power tools in the background, that's all it is. I have asked for my door to be done last. And that's the thing. So if you are watching on the replay, please make sure you say hi. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, hit the thumbs up. So Facebook and YouTube rate my videos. So yeah, I am going to flip us around. I feel that my husband is at the door of the study, so when I go turn off the light, I will speak to him for a brief second, but you'll probably hear the whole conversation anyway. So please tell me what your plans are for the weekend. I am going to be at On Stage, so on Facebook and Instagram, you are going to see a fair bit of content from me and what myself and my team are getting up to at On Stage. So these are the three main things besides cardstock we're using On Stage. Yay, Jason! Although it's all happening in local times. So we're not having it all together, which is a bit sad, but it means I get to sleep normally, which is amazing. Okay. David wasn't at the door because he didn't come and talk to me, which is totally and utterly fine. I would love to know what is David wasn't at the door because he didn't come and talk to me. Okay, no one needs to hear that, but I can't read anyone's comments because my laptop's being incredibly weird. So let me see if I can pop this on charge. Sorry, just bear with me a sec here, guys. Technology, the bane of my existence. Okay, yes, my cord is long enough. And my brightness just suddenly went. And, that's okay. My brightness was actually turned down on stage too, Leanne. Wow, we're all going to be having a fun weekend. So in about 5 hours and 20 minutes, oh my God, that sounds like zero time. But in 5 hours and 20 minutes, the event starts in Australia, which makes me very, very, very excited. Okay, so I'm going to put the rhinestones away off to the side. I'm going to show you all the bits and bobs that I've already cut out. And did you want to see at the end some of the other projects I've made using these dies? So what I have cut out is this die, and I used this outline. So, oh no, I've used that outline for the white piece. So I've got this piece and I've got this piece. And then I used the outline for our rounder bauble in the Coastal Cabana. And I have cut out 2 strings with our silver foil using this die. Now with these 3 pieces, should I say, and I'll take my card bases away because you can't see a thing. With these 3, I have put, now please excuse me, this actual product I'm showing you is retired, but we do have adhesive sheets that are current. Hello, Peggy. We do have adhesive sheets which are current in the current catalogue. It's just I have quite a lot of stock of our old adhesive sheets. So they work exactly the same. The new adhesive sheets are in strips where this is one big piece, but I really want to use up what I have before I buy the new ones. So please know that we do have them, but they don't look like this. So adhesive sheets. What I have done, I have backed. So as you know, our paper is the same color on either side. So I have cut that adhesive sheet into the right width. I have coated one side of the paper with the adhesive sheet, popped the cardstock and the silver foil down, and pulled off the other side because it wasn't needed. Then I die cut it. So as you can see, this is all perfectly die cut, and it won't look any different on this because the silver foil does have a white backing, but these will turn into stickers as I try and break the strings. So these stickery bits are done. What I did in the original card is I have, with our blending brushes, I just have them, I'm going to take them out of here now. I just have them in a little cup in my trolley for class. I just used our blending brushes and the matching ink to add some depth to them. So I might do that now. And then all I have to do, and as I said, quick video, all I have to do is emboss the grey granite piece. Okay, so I have my inks here. I'm going to start with Magenta Madness, which I love this colour. It's so rich and beautiful. It does sort of err on the purpley, it's quite blue. It's quite a blue pink. Okay, so I'm going really quite lightly because I want to be able to build this colour. So it looks as though I've got a good grip on this, but I'm not actually pushing hard with it, if that makes sense. I did have a bit too much ink on this side, but my blending of this really won't make too much of a difference because we are putting the die cut on the front. And I'm just going to, want to deepen up these edges. I'm just using the residual ink that is on this brush, and now I'm pressing harder to get that residual ink off. And you can see the outside is lighter and the outside is darker and the inside is lighter, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'll pop that up there for Ron for later on, and I just do that to get off any excess ink. And then that is ready to go. I am early today, Jenny. I do have some prior engagements, and on stage is this afternoon. So I was meant to have my hospital appointment tomorrow, and I knew this when I was booking it because on stage was in my diary. So I knew about it, and I had to change my day and my time, so there weren't those my normal 9 a.m. or 9:30 appointment available. So Coastal Cabana now. Okay, and just going to do the same thing now with coloured cardstock with colouring on it. I don't, sorry, yes, I did just lick my finger. I don't need to be as particular with my blending because this cardstock is already the colour of the ink. So I can be less precise, where white, as you saw, showed up all of our brush marks, where this will not show up as much. And just by adding this ink, it really gives and creates the illusion of depth and it being circular, and it's not. So I'm not so much doing this side because I am going to cut it off, but I will leave this open and just grab that edge when we trim it. Okay, so I'll pop that off to the side, pop that there. All our bits are together. I don't need that anymore, but I do need our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I'm going to open my French and I'm going to grab plate 1 and plate 4. Now, the reason I need that, because on here it says using 3D embossing folders, I need plate 1, the embossing folder with paper in it, and plate 4. So there's no guesswork with any of this. The machine tells me exactly what I need. So this is Merry Melody 3D embossing folder. This is joy to the world. I was told reliably by one of you, my amazing followers, customers, supporters, all friends, all of those things, that this is joy to the world. Now, that is not quite lined up because this has straight lines on it. We can actually line it up, and if it is crooked you kind of can tell. So pop our number 4 top plate on and run it through. Now I do always run it through spine first because then it puts less pressure on the folder and you're not going to split the spine. Okay, that's away. Now, the big reveal. Oh, look at that. That is so deep. Now, if you wanted to, you could also run your blending brush over this and feature some of the sheet music, but I'm not going to because I just want it to be a textured background. Where's Louise? Oh, happy birthday for tomorrow, Louise. Hello, Ruth. You were quick, Ruth, with your second box. That's impressive. I left Ruth's live to go live myself. Okay, so we have all our pieces. I am going, while I still have my brush out, I'm going to adhere this piece and then trim off the edge, because on this card, this is another card I made, I forgot to do it, so this is trimmed to the edge of the card, and I kind of don't like this look as much as I like my original look. So I'm going to do that now. Just grab a bit of our multi-purpose glue, and I'm not going to go quite all the way to the edge. That is actually, oh no, I need to put this base on the card base. I still will need it as I put my whole hand in it. Ruth had ink on her finger. I've got glue on my finger. Well, to be precise, Ruth had ink on her finger nail, which I thought was quite impressive. Okay, so scissors, going to trim this off and then ink that edge up so we get that beautiful illusion of our ornament being round. Okay, So you can see it looks roundish, but I just want to give that edge. Except I'm moving my ornament. That looks fantastic already. So you can see there we've got that illusion of with shading that this is a round ornament, when in fact it is perfectly flat. Close my ink pad because we all know that spells disaster. Hey Ruth. Hello Mary, how are you? Okay, now this is got adhesive sheet on it, as I said. Now, I watched and stopped many of my class attendees because I first made this card with my class and then with my team. So I watched them really struggle, and they were trying to poke. Siri is listening. They tried to poke all the bits out. So what I'm doing here, I'm just using my bone folder to burnish this a little bit. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull... That's not nice. No, it's not. I'm going to take the pokey end of my Take Your Pick tool and I'm going to pull the adhesive off. And I'm hoping by burnishing it that majority of these little bits are going to stick. They're not. That they're going to stick to the backing sheet. That was my hope, but we have this, so then this piece doesn't stick to everything. Okay, so we just want to do it nice and slowly. Quite a few of these pieces are going. Can you hear the power drills in the background? Can't wait for my door handles. Okay, not all the pieces came out, but some did. So I can pop this onto the silicone craft mat and it's not actually going to stick. But I am just going to use my Take Your Pick tool. This is totally sticky on the back now, which means these pieces are going to pop out a lot more easily. Okay, this is one big piece here. So you just want to take it nice and slowly. We don't want to rip our die cut, because that just would not make for a nice look. And one thing that you can do with this die, as I'm doing this, is you can cut the word Merry and Bright out of it and use that piece separately. And also in the die we have the word Joy, and you can do exactly the same thing. So you can die cut it as an ornament and then remove the ornament part and just make it as a word. Okay, I'm going to stick all those over there because I can see disaster happening. So I'm just trying to grab majority of the larger pieces first, and then I shall, it's all stuck on the back now, and then I will worry about our other pieces. Okay, just pop these in my little bin as I go. Okay. Oh, yes, I am well. Hello, Kaylee. Now, let me think how Ruth said your surname. Oh my God, I'm totally blanking. And I'm Italian. I'm an Ostini. No, can just hear your voice. So yes, I am, well, I'm part Italian. My dad was born in Australia, but both his parents are Italian. but sadly they're not around. No, aren't around. So just bear with me while I do these bits. Trust me, it's worth it. It's so much better than getting wet glue all over one's hands, because no one likes that at all. Okay, I can just see this little stubborn piece. Just stay there, please. Got a couple of little stubborn pieces that just want to stick where they don't want to. But you're getting my drift. This is still going to be nice and quick because getting ready for on stage. I've got my team members asking me about the projects. It's like, I haven't looked that far. I think they're trying to be uber keen and get their projects ready, because we will be making some projects. So I will show those to you at the end of the weekend, and I will also share with you guys the card that I made for my team, because I did send them out a little gift in the mail. Just nothing special, nothing too crazy, but fantails. So tell me if you've got fantails in your country. There are none left in my house currently, because they're caramel goodness. So they're like a caramel cobber. That's even worse. I think a caramel cobber is very Australian. Come on. I know I just saw a comment come up out of the corner of my eye. I'm just trying to remove these pieces. Cindy, I'm more than happy. Hello, Miss Cindy. I missed you coming in. Oh, sweet potatoes in the air fryer. Yum. So why are you calling your lovely husband Minion? I'm sure Eric doesn't appreciate that. I'll stick up for him today. Okay, I just have these little bitty bits. Oh, I've only got one. I think I just pulled the rest of those off with my finger, surprisingly. Okay, just remove that one. Okay, so that is, oh, hang on, don't rip it. See, I ripped them off with my finger. Best finger placement ever, and now they're not coming off my finger. Okay, so that wasn't too painful and didn't take too long. Trust me, this is still very sticky. So now we're going to take this outline piece that we have cut out of our basic white cardstock, and we sponged lightly with the matching Magenta Madness. I can see something right there. Before I stick it down, I am just going to remove that one stubborn piece, and I just ruined my lining up, but that's okay. Better to fix it than for it to annoy you. Okay, now we've got chisels going. We're not getting new doors, just new door handles. Okay, nope, a little bit this way. Come on, just a little bit. Now I've got the song Wiggle It just a little bit in my head. Anyone who's roughly my age, maybe even a little bit older, will know that song. So sad when you say something and then you get a song in your head. Okay, so that is stuck down. I am going to turn this over and give it a good burnish to just get those piece, or get that piece well stuck down. Done. Okay. Oh, grandkids, Minions, right. So sorry, Cindy. That's so nice you've got them with you. After all that time you couldn't see them. I'm very excited. I get to see my little lemon baby bump later today. Thea's taking me to the hospital because parking there sucks. So she's going to take me. We need dimensionals. Running low on both my sheets of dimensionals. If you've watched me this week, you have seen me just trying to get these all used. So I just want to support the top and the bottom, and then I'm just going to do some snippety snipping, and that should do perfectly to support the middle. Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe I do need a little bit more. Maybe that should be fine. It's 2 layers of cardstock. That will all be good. Okay. Hello, Valerie. Thank you for joining. Doing a fairly quick card, considering Monday's video was, or Tuesday's video, sorry, was 3 boxes and an hour and a half, which is actually pretty not bad for 3 boxes. I didn't have to make the boxes, unlike Ruth tonight. Well, she made her amazingly beautiful boxes. I think I want that down further. There we go. And I'm happy for it to go over the edge, because then it's just going to be over the edge of the card. Oops. So now I'm going to, please pray for me, remove the backing from the back of, oh, look at that. That happens straight away. So you can see this is actually a sticker. So these strings are too long, and that's okay. I just used the whole die, so then it was all good. Okay, so push that down. Right, one done. This one is on dimensionals, but as you can see from this card, it still does stick down really well, and this piece hasn't lifted at all, and this has been in and out of my card box. It's been passed around at classes and my team get-togethers, and it's surviving quite nicely. So I was really, really happy with that. Second one came off almost as easily. Just need to get it with my finger. Right, second backing off, and I'm just going to, I think these silver strings really just finish these off perfectly. Okay, and I do just want to really give these strings a burnish, and then I'm going to snip off the edges if I can get my fingers in the scissors. 1 and 2. Right, snipped, and just make sure they go in my rubbish, because I can see them sticking to everything. So all my preparation that I had this one is not, I'll show you the difference. This one I didn't think to use my adhesive sheets, so it is, I'll show you, it is lifted in places, and this one is completely stuck down. Whilst I like that there's a bit of dimension there, I'm scared it will get caught, and this one is completely stuck down. Okay, now to put these on card bases. Hello, is Woo's Creations Miss Wendy Woo? Making sure I have the correct person. Hello, Therese. I'm doing a quick one. We have been on for 35 minutes, and I am up to finishing off these cards. I am going to show you at the end other projects I've made using the Delicate Baubles dies, because I didn't buy the stamp set, I only bought the dies. And I've been able to do some pretty cute and fun things. I've made some tags, and I have made 3 cards, 2 cards, 3 cards, and I have another one. Yes, it is you, Wendy. Yay! Okay, I love this time difference and I'm on early because so many of my UK friends can come and join me. Hello, Valerie. I'm so sorry I missed you there. So do many of you have this die set? Because I kind of missed it, and this was one of my late purchases because I'm a bit of a I have to have it straight away kind of person with my stamping supplies. So the catalogue comes out and I'll be doing it this weekend with the product purchase premiere, which is part of one of the perks of going to Stampin' Up events. And there are so many good things happening with Stampin' Up at the moment. We've got Eden's Garden, which I shared with you last week. That was last Friday my time. I shared that beautiful paper with you, which is only while stocks last. We have our joining special, which is amazing. So I think you get $39 off the starter kit, and you still get the same amazing value. So you get $235 worth of your choice of products. So you get $105 worth of free value just in Stampin' Up products. And then once you're with us as a demonstrator, you get 20% off all your Stampin' Up products, which is amazing. So I have added, I'm just stopping myself there for a second. I did add some of our basic jewel rhinestones just to add the effect that this bauble might be metallic and have a bit of a shine. And anyone else who knows me, I'm sorry, Ruth, I don't know you. Who are you? No, Ruth and I have known each other a long, long, long time. Amazing friend. It's just we often don't get onto each other's lives, which makes this special. So I've just added a trio, and these also coordinate in with our silver foil ties quite perfectly. So I could use a small, medium and a large, but I am going to use a large and 2 smalls. So I just think when you do the comparison between the 2 cards, that it just finishes it off. It just gives it that little something that, I don't know. You tell me what you think. If you prefer it with or without, because you know I'm going in with the width. Okay. So I have now made this card 4 times, which means I have stash. The fires, Cindy? Fires? Oh, I'm very interested now. What did you make? Oh, $30 last night on a school night. I let them go to the movies. But I was very tired. I came home and walked promptly straight into bed. So what have we used today? We haven't used too many products to produce these cards. We used the Delicate Baubles dies. We have used the Merry Melody 3D embossing folder. So we've used those two. We use the adhesive sheets and the silver. So sorry, my mum just rang me because she's delivering me a brownie, because we have our 15th, I was going to say 15th wedding anniversary, our 15th Stampin' Up anniversary, and there's going to be something special tonight, and I need to put a candle in a dessert. So my mum was going to buy me a brownie. Fries. Yeah, don't talk about fries. No. Hello, Shelley. Oh, that's fine, Shelley. I've still got stuff to show you. So we've done these cards today. Just let me pull over my cart here and see if I can't show you the other cards that I have been making using this set. Would you believe I now don't know where these cards are? So this is one. This is using our red foil, and I use the Joy die. Okay, now this one is in two parts, and I'm going to come back live because I'll explain. I'll come back live in the next couple of weeks and finish off all my scraps from this project, because I'll show you the scraps I still have left. You haven't got this one. I know, Barb. I know. I mean, she didn't make them, but she did. She was at the coffee shop where I purchased said brownie from and got them. So this is very simple, using the Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper, a bit of vellum, the red foil, and I used the brush metallic foil for our hanger, and just a few gems, just a few to finish it off. Now, this was or is my Christmas Stampathon tag. I was going to say ornament, but it's in an ornament shape. This is the tag that I made. So I used this die here. Now, I ran it through, to create this, I had to run it through with three colours, with the bumblebee, the pool party, and the garden green. I did not put Winker's Stella on that one. I shall have to go back and do that. So then I used two of the colours to create this. So from this die, I snipped out the Christmas tree and then added in the pool party inside pieces to make another tree. And I just simply made that card. I blogged this the other day. This was my team swap cards for October, and I added in the red rhinestones and a simple sentiment. And once again, I'm loving texture at the moment, and that's the painted texture 3D embossing folder. Oh, look, I'm not picky with brownies, but they do make the most amazing caramel brownie. So if they had one there, I did request. Now, I do have some of these pieces left over, and what I thought was these pieces alone could make some great tags. So I've got two left, and these could make great tags. So this is all out of the same batch of die cutting. I did a lot of die cutting for this. And then I have these pieces left over. Oh no, that one's cut. And I do have ideas for these pieces. And I think I have like 12 of them. I think some of them are already singular trees, but I have plans for these pieces that I want to show you in a video soon. So we will see if this pans out. So I'm going to put my red rhinestones back in there, and I will pop all these little projects back in here, because I think it's so fun that I can get 3 separate different projects out of one lot of die cutting, and I've only sacrificed some center pieces, which I'm really, really impressed about, and I just love this. Very, very simple. I'm yet to blog that, but I just had to show you. Okay, but these are the ones we made today. Non-traditional colours, Magenta Madness, Coastal Cabana, and Grey Granite. So if you want to purchase any of these products, please head to my store. We do have our seasonal sale coming up. I will be sending out a newsletter soon, sometime in between on stage this weekend. Hello, Laurie. Hey, Linda. Yes, please watch the replay. I am on early today. It is only a short video. We're sitting at 45 minutes, which I'm very happy with. Yes, these are ready to go in my stash, which makes me very happy to keep a card for my customers to look at and then have 3 going in my Christmas stash. This one needs a bit extra persuasion. It keeps on wanting to pop up, but I will deal with that later. For all of you attending on stage, I hope you have an amazing time. I have basically an all weekend Zoom with my team, and we'll be on Messenger chat. I will share photos of the things that I can share because I haven't shared my box yet. I'm hoping I may come on Sunday, show you the projects I made, show you my onstage goodie box, my center stage gift, and just have a chat with you. Just have a chat and a share and show. No actual card making, but that's what I do hope to do sometime on Sunday. But if you don't catch me then, I will see you in our normal live on Tuesday. Have an amazing weekend. I know it's only Thursday, but I won't see you before then. So have a great one, guys. Bye.